Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Kishoranandana Brajana Ranjana Yashoranandana Brajana Ranjana Jamuna Tira Vanatyari Jamuna Tira Vanatyari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Kishoranandana Brajana Ranjana Yashoranandana Brajana Ranjana Jamuna Tira Vanatyari Jamuna Tira Vanatyari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Yashodanandana Brajanarandana Yashodanandana Brajanarandana Jamuna Tira Vanachari Jamuna Tira Vanachari Jamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Sri Radha Madhava Ki Jai Nitya Lila Vishnu Mr. Pada Tamai Grace Sila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Sila Prabhupada Ki Ananda Gauri Vaishnavanda Ki Jai Sri Rup Sanatana Bhattacharya Sri Jeev Gopala Das Raghunath Sadgoswami Prabhu Ki Namacharya Sri Haridas Thakur Ki Prem Se Kaho Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaur Bhaktivinoda Ki Sri Sri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopi Go Shama Kund Radha Kund Giri Govardhana Ki Brajabhumi Vrindavan Dham Ki Grantaraj Srimad Bhagavad Dham Ki Sri Sri Krishna Baldao Ki Jai Gau Premanande. All glories to the Samudabhari. All glories to the Samudabhari. All glories to the Samudabhari. All glories to Sri Guru and Gauranga. All glories to you, Srila Prabhupada. Sri Guru. Huh? Oh, okay. Oh, I forgot my chashma. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 44, The Killing of Kamsa, beginning with text number 19. Okay. Somebody has some glasses? I forgot my glasses. Chashma? I forgot my chashma. I had such a hurry to get here. No, it doesn't work. All right, we'll try. Tais. tair, niyuddha. That's even worse. Vidhibhiḥ. All right. Vividhair. Acyuta-itarau. Yuyudhāte. yathānyonyaṁ. tathaiva. bala-muṣṭikau. tais niyuddha-vidhibhir. vividhair acyuta-itarau. yuyudhāte yathānyonyaṁ. tathaiva bala-muṣṭikau. tais niyuddha-vidhibhir. vidhibhiḥ. vividhair acyuta-itarau. yuyudhāte yathānyonyaṁ. tathaiva bala-muṣṭikau. tais niyuddha-vidhibhir. vividhair acyuta-itarau. yuyudhāte yathānyonyaṁ. tathaiva bala-muṣṭikau. Ladies? Tai, with all these, niyuddha, of wrestling, vidhibhiḥ, techniques, vividhair, various, acyuta-itarau, Lord Acyuta and his opponent, yuyudhāte, fought, yathā, as, anyonyam, with each other, tathaiva, Just so. Bala-muṣṭikau. Lord Balarāma and Muṣṭika. Translation: Lord Balarāma and Muṣṭika, expertly displaying numerous wrestling techniques, battled each other in the same way that Lord Kṛṣṇa and his opponent did. So translation, please repeat. Lord Balarāma and Muṣṭika, expertly displaying numerous wrestling techniques, battled each other in the same way that Lord Kṛṣṇa and his opponent did. So, for the past few days, we're relishing the wrestling match. Finally, Kamsa, he's tried everything. He tried Muṣṭika, he tried so many things. I mean, he tried Kuvaliyapita in so many ways, to prevent Kṛṣṇa and Balarāma from even getting into the wrestling arena. Now they're here, and so Kamsa is, by this time, he's very, very anxious. So we've been relishing for the last few days. Kṛṣṇa, he loves, this is called birya ras. He likes to have some fighting pastimes. So there's no purport, so we'll go on to the next verse. Bhagavad-gātra-niṣpātair vajra-nīṣpeṣa-niṣṭhuraiḥ cāṇūro bhajyamānāṅgo muhur glānim avāpa. The harsh blows from the Supreme Lord's limbs felt like crashing lightning bolts upon cāṇūro, breaking every part of his body and causing him more and more pain and fatigue. Purport: cāṇūro's elbows, arms, knees, and other limbs were all weakening. They thought this was going to be, very simple. These two little boys they have to fight with, and now suddenly cāṇūro is realizing Krishna's blows are like lightning bolts. Actually, Kṛṣṇa could have killed him with one smash, but he is just like we see the cat, he catches the rat, then he lets it go, then he jumps again and lets it go, then he jumps again. They're like, he could have killed it in one bite, but he likes to play. So Kṛṣṇa, he's just playing around with cāṇūro and Muṣṭika. This is nothing for him. And they're suddenly realizing they're up against who they're up against. So text number 21. Sasyena vega utpatya muṣṭika kritya karo abo bhagavatantam vasudevam crudo bhakṣyani abhidata. Furious, cāṇūro attacked Vasudev with the speed of a hawk and struck his chest with both fists. Purport: it appears that cāṇūro, realizing that he was being defeated, became furious and made a final attempt to defeat Lord Kṛṣṇa. The demon certainly had the spirit of a good fighter, but if he hoped for victory, he was certainly in the wrong place at the wrong time with the wrong person. Om ajnana-timirandasya gyananjana shalakaya chakshurun militanjena tasmai Sri Gurave Namah. Sri Chaitanya Manobhistam Stapitam Jena Bhutale Sayam Rupa Kadamayam Didati Svapadandikam Adadana Stranandantai Vidam Yache Puna Puna Srimad Rupa Padambujo Dulisyam Janma Janmani. Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaur Bhakta-vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Panchakalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhu bhaivacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. So for days we've been relishing this wonderful pastime. Now it's finally coming to the conclusion. Here we see cāṇūro, he's trying to make his final attempt. He realizes he's not just up against a little boy, but this little boy is all powerful. So now he's furious. And he's in his fury, he's trying to, his last attempt to kill Kṛṣṇa. Kṛṣṇa is just, because he enjoys virya-rasa, he's just enjoying this fighting with cāṇūro. And Balarāma, he's fighting with Muṣṭika. It's all the same thing. They're both just having good time. And poor Kamsa, he's getting frightened like anything. Because everything has failed, you know. Every attempt he's tried to kill Kṛṣṇa has failed. And now this is the last defense. After this, there's nobody else left to fight with Kṛṣṇa. So now Kamsa is very frightened. Because actually, Kamsa, he's completely Kṛṣṇa conscious. He's been, for years now, he's been thinking of Kṛṣṇa day and night, day and night. He's so Kṛṣṇa conscious, I'm envious of him. You invited me here to speak something about Bhagavatam, so I'm in Kṛṣṇa consciousness. Otherwise, just in Maya. But Kamsa, day and night, he's thinking about Kṛṣṇa and Balarāma. He's so Kṛṣṇa conscious. In fact, his servant came carrying a glass of water on a nice silver tray, nice silver glass, very shiny, and reflecting all the colors of the palace. So Kansi looked, and he called the guards, guards, kill him, that dust has come, Kṛṣṇa's come, kill him. The servant said, Arey Maharaj, I just brought you a glass of water. So Kans, even seeing water, he's seeing Kṛṣṇa. That's how Kṛṣṇa conscious he is. Just like we go on Prikrama, and first word that our foreign devotees learn in Hindi, Pani. Oh Prabhu, where's Pani? We're in Prikrama in the holy dham, and you're thinking about water. But Kamsa is seeing water, he's seeing Kṛṣṇa. The cook, he made a nice feast for Kamsa. So he put a nice silver thali with nice silver katoris and very, very colorful preparation. I mean, nice red tomato chutney and some nice yellow halava, and put some green powder in the puris, or green puris, all very colorful, you know, cauliflower, potatoes and peas, and all kinds of nice preparations, you know, a little flour, glass of water. So he was coming to bring it to Kans, and Kans saw something's very shiny, very colorful. He immediately called, guards, that dust has come, kill that dust, kill that Kṛṣṇa, that rascal has come, kill him. Hey Maharaj, I just brought your food. Now tell me the truth. When you sit down and you see a big, juicy gulab jamun sitting on your plate, do you think of Kṛṣṇa? Sach bolo. But comes, even seeing his food, he's seeing Kṛṣṇa. Comes has 2 wives. They're the daughters of Jarasandha. So they're named Asti and Prati. So one day they dressed themselves very nicely. They put nice crown and nice jewelries, everything very nice. And they came before their Patidev, their husband. And comes from a distance, he began to call the guard, kill them, both Kṛṣṇa and Balarāma have come. Hey, kill them. Those dust have come, kill them. He said, Arey Maharaj, is us your wives? Now those who are married, tell me the truth. When you see your wife, do you see Kṛṣṇa? But even seeing his wives, Kṛṣṇa is seeing Kṛṣṇa and Balarāma. He's so Kṛṣṇa conscious. But we don't consider it bhakti. We don't consider it bhakti. Just like the other day online, we were giving class, and we were discussing Damodar pastime. So in Damodar pastime, Mother Yasoda ran to the kitchen, and she put Kṛṣṇa down, and Kṛṣṇa became very angry. I was drinking milk so nicely from my Miya, and she just threw me on the ground like this and ran away. So Kṛṣṇa's become angry. Now here Kṛṣṇa is enjoying this virya-ras, but it's not considered bhakti. He's relishing. Mother Yasoda, he got angry. But Mother Yasoda's run to the kitchen to save the milk for making sweets for Lala. So her mood is anukul. She's trying to serve Kṛṣṇa. Anukul. As we know, Rupa Goswami said, Uttama Bhakti means anukulyena Krishnanu. Should be anukul. So although Kṛṣṇa has become angry, he's relishing this pastime with Mother Yasoda. Because Mother Yasoda's bhav is anukul. But comes cāṇūro, Muṣṭika, all of these guys, their bhav is how to kill Kṛṣṇa. He's thinking across his most Kṛṣṇa conscious, thinking Kṛṣṇa day and night, but his bhav is how to kill Kṛṣṇa. So his bhav is pratikul. So although Kṛṣṇa is relishing this fight, later we're going to see in this chapter's title, The Killing of Kamsa, later in this chapter we're going to see how after killing all the wrestlers in Kṛṣṇa, he does away with Kamsa. So he's enjoying this like anything. We'll see, he just takes Kamsa and he drags him around the wrestling arena. Because at first everyone's afraid. They saw that Kamsa was defeated, but they've been under Kamsa for so long, they're afraid to say Jai, Jai, they're nervous. The Kṛṣṇa, he just drags Kamsa around the wrestling arena, making a big mark behind him in the ground. Like that, then everybody became Jai, Jai. Kṛṣṇa's enjoying like anything. But their bhav is pratikul. They wanted to kill Kṛṣṇa. Now, so far we've heard all about all the different persons in this pastime, just like the Dobi. He was the same Dobi in Ram Lila, who criticized, Lord Ram. His wife came back and said, I'm not going to take you back. I'm not henpecked like Lord Ram that I'm going to take my wife back after she was living with someone else. So somehow in Ram Lila he got away. But in Krishna Lila, that same Dobi came back and he insulted Kṛṣṇa. About, hey, what do you boys want this cloth? This is a king's cloth. Who are you little boys? And Kṛṣṇa finished him. And we heard that Kuja, she was Suparnika, and all these things, but I haven't heard, maybe I was on Prikama one day, about cāṇūro, well actually all the wrestlers, there's 5 wrestlers. We're going to see after they finish off cāṇūro, Muṣṭika, then Tosala and Kuta, somebody else, 5 others wrestlers come. So in their previous lives, they were the sons of one great rishi named Uttaya. And he sent them to the Gurukul to learn all the nice Brahminical arts, chanting mantras and performing sacrifices and learning, Samadhamma Tapaksocham, all cleanliness and self-control and all the things that Brahmins are supposed to learn. But instead, being wild boys, As we see the children, especially nowadays, they tend to be a little wild. So they went to Bali Maharaj's wrestling camp. And instead of studying how to be Brahmins, they were enjoying wrestling like anything in Bali Maharaj's wrestling camp. So Uttaya became very angry. He went to his sons, you boys are Brahmins, you're supposed to be learning, self-control. These are the qualities of the Brahmin: self-control, cleanliness, etc., etc. He said the Kshatriyas, heroism, fighting, valor, all these things are the duties of the Kshatriyas, and the Vaishyas, they do business and cow protection, and the Sudras, they do service. So why have you given up your Brahminical studies and taken to the Kshatriya dharma? He became furious. So he cursed them that you will be born in Bharatvarsh as wrestlers. And you will associate with demons and become great demons yourself. So these are all the 5 sons of Uttaya. And there it describes that by the touch of Krishna, they all got liberation. So this is Krishna's special mercy, that even the demons get liberation. So this is cāṇūro and Muṣṭika, their previous lives. How many people have been to Tirthur Gopinath? So you've seen very beautiful deity. There's an interesting deity, because one time Goddess Sita and Lord Ram, they were in Chitrakoot, in exile. And one time there was a big thunderstorm. And Sita called out the name of Jaimini Rishi. And somehow the thunderstorm subsided. And then the cows were all green, just like we went yesterday to Suryakund, and everything in Braj is so lush and green now that some rain has come. You see how happy our tamal tree is looking. So all this beautiful greenery was there, just rain, so everything's specially clean after the rain, little drops of water dripping on the leaves. And little white cows began to wander in the forest. And Lord Ram began to smile. So Mother Sita asked him, why are you smiling? He says, these cows are reminding of my next incarnation. So Sita Maharani, she said, what is that? And so he took a stone, and with his arrow, he carved Tirthur Gopinath. And he began to show with the flute in his hand and everything. And as he touched the body of Tirthur Gopinath, the deity, with his arrow, then blood came out, because actually he had already done pran pratishta by being carved by the hand of the Lord. So this is Tirthur Gopinath. And if you see the deity on the top, because it's a bas-relief type of deity, not the three-dimensional like we make, but it's old ancient deities are like that. So on the top part, it's like this, there's cāṇūro and Muṣṭika. Somehow they, even Lord Ram remembered them. So they're very blessed that even Lord Ram remembered, he carved them in this deity. And this is one of the few temples, especially in Orissa, where they're very happy to see the foreign devotees. We know, especially in Puri, they just make fun of us like anything. Oh, you can't go inside. And what to speak of Sakshi Gopal, even the Indians don't go there, they're so bad. But in Ramuna, at Tirthur Gopinath, they're very happy to see the foreign devotees come there. And they do the deity worship with the curtain half open, half closed. You can watch how they do all the bathing and everything, and then dressing. And it's very interesting if you watch. They don't have any, just like we have nice sewn cloth for our deities. They just take two pieces of cloth. One they just wrap around like this and like that, and then another piece they wrap like this and fold it like this and tuck it in, because the dhoti, the wrapping around the arms like this, they make a kurta. It's extremely interesting to see how they do all these things. And they're very happy if the foreign devotees come there to take darshan of Chiratar Gopinath. It's a very beautiful place. There's some cāṇūro muṣṭika also carved there by Lord Ram. So the deity was worshipped by the sages. Then there was one in Chitrakoot. And then there was one, I believe it was Langula Narasimhadev, one king of Utkal. He went on pilgrimage. He came there to Chitrakoot. He was fascinated by this deity. So he wanted to take it back to Puri. So with the blessing of the sages, he took the deity and was bringing it to Puri. But on the way, they got to Ramuna. Now, I remember in the old days, we went to Ramuna. It was so sweet place. Little pukur, you know, in that side of India, the kunds are called pukurs. A nice pukur was there, and sweet little temple, and they were very happy to see foreign devotees as opposed to other places in Orissa. And all very green and lush, and so wonderful place. In fact, there's also part of Ram Leela, because there's one river there called Satasara. Because Lord Ram got a Sita. They were also traveling there. And Sita was thirsty, so Lord Ram shot 7 arrows, Saptasara, and made this little river there. Anyway, they got to this place, and it was so beautiful that the deity in dream told King Langula Narasimhadev that I want to stay here. I don't want to go further. So they established this beautiful temple there in this Ramuna. It's just, when you're going to Puri, it's right on the halfway part. I usually catch a train, go to Ramuna, spend a couple of days there. It's a very beautiful place, and then catch the train. Any train you can catch going to Puri like that in the morning. It's a very beautiful place. So that's how Chiratar Gopinath got there. So anyway, we've been relishing this pastime for days now, and we've analyzed it threadbare and discussed all the different people who were in Krishna Leela. They also came somehow in Mathura Leela. Just like we just talked about, Suparnika became Kubja, and the Dobi, and Sudama, the Mali, he was also there in Ayodhya, and in Mathila there was one tailor. What was the tailor's name? I can't remember the tailor. Anyway, he also made dresses for Ram and Lakshman when they got married in Mathila. So he also appeared in Mathura, made their nice dresses for them after they finished off the dobi. And there's actually many people who were in both Ram Leela and Krishna Leela both. They were both in Ram Leela and Krishna Leela. Just like Jambavan. In Ram Leela, he was fighting. He was the king of all the bears. So he was fighting with, along with side of Lord Ram. And then we know in Krishna Leela, then Jambavan, when Krishna went looking for the Shamataka jewel, then he found it in Jambavan's ashram. And Jambavan's child began to cry when he saw Krishna come to take the jewel. So Jambavan came out. In Ram Leela, he fought along with Lord Ram, but in Krishna Leela, he fought with Krishna. But then finally he realized who he was fighting with. So he was in both Leelas. Hanuman was in both Leelas. He fought with Lord Ram, and then we know that on Arjuna's chariot, what is there? Hanuman is there. So he was in both Leelas. Dvidvita gorilla, he was in both Leelas. In Ram Leela, he was an ally of Lord Ram. But somehow or other, although he had great faith in Lord Ram, he criticized and was envious of Lakshman. And so due to that enviousness, then gradually he became a demon, such that in Krishna Leela he came and tried to disturb Krishna and Balarāma and their gopis, and he got finished off in Krishna Leela. So, who else was there? He was in Krishna Leela also? Yeah. Parasuram. He's in both Leelas. So, maybe. Anyway, there's a lot of parallels between Braj Leela and, or connections between Braj Leela and Ram Leela. So anyways, anybody have any questions or comments? Something more they'd like to add? Yes.
I just wanted to know how Acyuta Gopinath, like they are started welcoming foreigners, but other temples are not, especially Jagannath and, as you said, Sakshi Gopal. Is there any story behind that, something?
I don't know. I was always marveled at the fact that they were very welcoming to us, and they had a very simple guest house. They would always, I think it was like 20 rupees or something. We used to get, they had a frame with the actual mosquito net there, and you got everything. A little bathroom, just outside there was a bathroom and a hand pump. It was very sweet. Now, of course, where that Pukur is, there's a great big shopping center, and it's become all very commercial, and it's become a, although it's nice, people are coming before the Lord to do their weddings, but now it's a big wedding factory. Every time I go there, there's like 5 different weddings going on at once, and the big mandap there. But I don't know, they just naturally, I guess somehow from by Madhavinda Puri's mercy, they're very kind to devotees there. And in Madhavinda Puri Samadhi also there's a very beautiful place. I was there one time, and one side of the sky was completely clear and the stars were twinkling. And the other side, the sky was black with clouds and lightning was flashing. And there's a huge banyan tree there at Madhavinda Puri Samadhi, and underneath the banyan tree all these fireflies were sparkling away, bleep, bleep, bleep. And one side lightning, one side stars. It was very, very beautiful scene there. Any other questions?
We have already explained a little more description about Sri Gopinath. When Lord Ram was in the carving, started carving being a stone. So every day he was carving for certain time. So one day almost like he was ready. Little thing was not finished, otherwise. So Mother Sita one heard that seed, brought patram, puspam, offered that to Shri Gopinath. And she did not talk about Ramchandra, what she said. Next time, the regular time, Lord Ramchandra came for carving deity, and then blood started to come.
Yeah.
So they became very much, what happened? Since many days I was carving and nothing was done. So the day one day before the incident had taken place, that Mother Sita, or that did nothing. Just yesterday I felt I offered something. So I offered. So offering I done. So there are not and I said, no, I couldn't continue carving anymore. Because once a pran pratishtha is done, before offering, Mother Sita invoked deity to accept the patram puspam. So pran pratishtha was already done. So next day no more. That is why you see the flute of Gopinath is flat stone.
Acha.
Therefore you have seen it now like flute.
Yeah.
Flat, not carved. So that is
Acha.
like this deity is not completed. Some part is not there, like especially flute. Flute is simply flat.
Yeah, I always wondered about that. It's completely flat. It's not round like a flute. Acha. All right, this question back here.
Hare Krishna. Regarding this pastimes, Devaki and Vasudeva was fearful and sorrow when they heard that Kuvalayapida and cāṇūro, Muṣṭika, they are fighting with Krishna and Balarāma. But we all know that actually Krishna is the eighth son, and before coming to Kamsa, meeting with Kamsa or Madura, they were killed many asuras, demons.
They were?
They were killed many demons in Vrindavan. But why do then Devaki and Vasudeva were sorrow and fearful about coming to Madura and killing the cāṇūro and Muṣṭika?
Why were they?
Why they were sorrowful and fearful?
That's just their bhav. They're, they're feeling Krishna, just like Mother Yasoda. She's thinking that if I don't feed Krishna, he's going to die. He's feeding the whole universe. Chaitanya, what is that? Eko bahunam jo vidhāte. That one is supplying everyone. So that's just their bhav. Just as soon as they saw Krishna appear, they said, hey, please hide this forearm form, otherwise Kamsa will realize that you're the one. So that's just, their bhav is like that. Though it's a little bit mixed with Aishwarya. Actually, when they saw all these things happen, they were completely struck with wonder. And Krishna Balaram came before them, and they were expecting that their mother and father is going to embrace them and cuddle them, and they were just standing in great awe and affection. So then Krishna Balaram began to cry. Then Vasudeva, they overcame their Aishwarya bhav and began to embrace Krishna and cuddle him very lovingly, Krishna and Balaram. They know everything, but somehow or other it's just covered by a little bit of Madhurya and bhav.
Thank you.
About this question, just previous to previous verse, described that since Devaki and Vasudeva, they have intense affection for Krishna. They saw that in such awkward position, like Balarāma and Kṛṣṇa are fighting this monstrous demon. So out of intense affection for Krishna, they become very distressful and same time described because they were not aware the opulence, Aishwarya of Krishna. So then, intense affection and love comes in the devotee. Then certainly they don't remember their opulence. That is the reason why they were in great anxiety, right in front of them.
So there's no more questions or comments, and we can all fall down at the very soft and wonderful lotus feet of that great personality who's saving us from this dark, deep, dark material world. Srila Prabhupada ki.